This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hi, everybody.
Morning.
Hi, this got fabulous today. Fabulous.
Well, it started off fabulous because we caught up with Joel Creasy, Nate, to kick things off.
And then it ended fabulous. It's like a bookend of fabulosity, and that was Reuben Kaye. You know, the guy that went on the project and then God got angry at him?
And now he's in a biblical musical. So
Redemption.
Plus, we talk about those people who have got a headline from their life.
Yeah.
Like, you know, inspired by the people that were in that plane that flipped over.
Yeah, you gotta love these stories.
Yeah.
And I talk about the magical pile of hard rubbish up the road that apparently people can't get enough of.
You can hear the Brian Morris crawling out of him as he talks.
We're meeting there tomorrow morning, Sean.
Listen via the Nova Player. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and take Nova wherever you go. The Nova Player.
Let's go.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean. On Nova 937.
There's no one better than
It's 6:04, Nathan, Nat and Sean. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
It's not happy, just Wednesday.
It is happy. We got so much money from the RBA cut. They're
that's
just,
all right.
just raining in
So
cash.
Sean and I were having a money fight yesterday
it's unbelievable,
in the street, and it was so funny. And then like the neighbours came and joined in, and it was great, Nat. You should have come.
Oh, thanks for inviting me.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to get straight to it because coming
Yeah.
up next, standing by from our
Yep.
Melbourne studio,
Yep.
the one and only Joel
I know.
Creasy is ready to join us.
And I love his shirt. I've seen that. That's a Gazman.
I love gas. Hey, there's a new gas man in Dunsborough, and when I was down there the other week, I was like, oh, I better get a shirt from there.
Hey, Sam, who's pressing our button yesterday, was wearing Gazman.
All right.
Why
Gas
wouldn't
man it is.
you?
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Time to catch up with, well, he's the Prince of Perth, isn't he?
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Boy, done good.
He has to fight Troy Sivan and Harley Reid for that.
Oh, yeah.
Joel Creasy, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How's it going? We are wonderful. We noticed when Nathan mentioned the Gazman shirt that there was a bit of a reaction coming from you when we saw you on the screen.
Watch your back, Nathan. I will be in Perth very soon. This ain't Gazman. No, hey, I'm not going to yuck someone's yum if Gazman's your thing, but this ain't Gazman.
I did speak out of turn. It's worse.
Oh, I thought you said it's worse. No, you are in trouble.
Well, sort of. Did you hear something terrible though, Joel? Because we've been running the ads here, and we discussed it after the ad. Rivers is shutting down. Rivers.
Oh, and Miller's.
And Miller's Fashion Club. Miller's Fashion Club.
Oh, I'll have to go do a big shop before they go under.
No, I'm just worried about all the people of my mum's age that want to appear to look like a table. What are they going to do? It's so sad.
Do you want to know something really nasty? Once a comedian asked me, we were backstage or doing rehearsals for the Melbourne Comedy Festival Gala, and they said to me, this is the sort of friend I am. They said to me, should I wear this shirt? And I said, absolutely, you look gorgeous. And they got trolled the hell out of them.
Oh, you know what?
Were you being polite, or you could see that it wasn't a winner, but you were just being polite?
I was setting them up. I would have
them
the
up
best
to
gig of the
fail.
night. Yeah.
Good work.
It is terrible when you're backed in to give someone a compliment, right? So a little while ago, and this woman was lovely, I want to preface it to that, but I went to a certain restaurant opening at a suburb
You've
deep
changed.
into Perth. No. Mate, no. We're not talking the city, Joel.
It's in the burbs,
No,
man.
we're deep in the burbs. Anyway, and then I've been introduced to the staff, and this woman comes out that I think she's running the kitchen, and she said, do you like my tattoo? And then I said, where? And then I looked down, and then she had jeans on, and then just out of her jeans was a penis hanging out of her jeans.
What?
That's the tattoo.
A penis hanging out of a thing. And then I went, oh, that is great. What do you say to that?
Wow, it's beautiful. It's girthy.
And she goes, when people, it's a joke, I tell people how hung I am. And I went,
Yeah.
Sorry,
I mean,
a woman. Okay.
a woman.
How much
Nathan.
ink was required?
Well, that's a really good question. Who did she model it off? When she took the picture into the tattoo?
That's the bigger question, isn't it? Now, Joel, you're
amazing.
bringing another stand-up tour back to Perth. This is all new stuff.
I am all new, and the great thing about Perth is it's towards the end of the tour. So
Okay, you want to perfect
Oh,
it.
so can't you bother?
Yeah, Adelaide. No, it means the show hopefully
Polished.
works by then. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my 15th solo stand-up show. Which is,
Amazing.
I know, it blows my mind. I'm 21. Actually, a photo came up of
21.
me the other day, a memory,
Yeah.
when I was a Casanova, Supernova now.
Yes. Yes.
When I was with you guys, and a photo of me and beautiful Donna Hayes standing together doing an OB that we did, I think down in
Crown, was it?
Somewhere
No?
like that. Yeah.
Yes, it was Crown.
Crown.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you know she's never come back since then? And I'm just wondering, did you
wow.
have any influence
what
on
did you
that?
say to her?
No, I don't think it was me. I was busy getting all your coffees. So
I mean, Mum and Dad sometimes they'll turn to people if you're on the television, Joel, and they'll go,
Yeah.
he got stripped his clothes off and got dressed into the Nova Boy outfit in our driveway.
all the time.
And that's where your career actually started taking off.
I know, and I don't think I was booked to do it that day. So that was on the,
Because
that
you
was on the house.
were actually booked the street over.
That was a dead request.
at another house.
Hey, Joel, with your brand new show, where have you been going through all your new material? Have you been doing spots? Nat's been doing a lot of spots every now and then. I don't know if you're doing new material, Nat, but is this how you work your way through?
I'm so proud of you, Natalie Locke. I've been doing like a lot of the comedy clubs in Melbourne, sort of trying to piece it together and work it out, and you know, find an hour of stand up. And every year you go, is this the year it doesn't work? And you know,
and this is the year.
Yes, well, run out.
This is the year. No, this is
I've
exciting.
got lots of juicy stories. Like there's a lot happened last year. I got engaged. I broke 5 ribs. I hosted the Real Housewives of Sydney reunion.
Was the breaking the ribs and getting engaged, is that all in the one thing? One
Pretty
story?
much.
No, Sean,
that was the Real Housewives of the break.
No, what that is, it's a thing that gay people have to watch out for when we're trying on a new tight mesh singlet.
Oh, yes.
And Gazman.
Yeah.
No, I can tell you, breaking the ribs was less painful than hosting the Real Housewives of Sydney reunion.
Joel,
No doubt.
Joel, is there somewhere that you haven't gone because you won't go there because you don't know if your comedy will land? Because I mean, you know,
Oh, no, he's been to Colac.
I was going to say,
I grew up in Kalgoorlie. Have you been to Kalgoorlie yet?
Yes, I've performed in Cal quite a few
Kalgoorlie's
times.
nothing compared to Colac.
I love it.
Where'd you stay? Where'd you stay in Kalgoorlie? The nicest place by the
Four
railway line.
Seasons.
Oh, the Four Seasons near where the cinema used to be.
Yeah, the Condom brand. It was owned by the Condom brand. Would you like me to go to Kalgoorlie?
I do. I think that would. I just thought if you're scared, I could just go with you and I could take you to the world's tallest bin.
Well, now,
And
the world's tallest bin.
what do you mean? Don't laugh at it.
Well, now that you're such a socialite, going to restaurant openings in whatever suburb, I'd love to go to Kalgoorlie.
I have to say that was so deep, that suburb in Perth, it was basically Kalgoorlie.
You're a local legend. If I took you, I'd sell out. That'd be great.
No. You don't know who comes from Kalgoorlie. Azina, the warrior princess, worked in the mines there, and it was on. And then
Lucy
remember,
Lawless.
Lucy Lawless.
Oh my God!
And I know.
So she had the broad shoulders.
So she did that there. And then, do you remember a show
wield
called
a pickaxe.
Do you remember a show called Models Inc? Do you remember that?
Yes.
So Models Inc, the blonde Australian girl that was in that, she was from Kalgoorlie.
Oh my
So I am nothing.
That's a deep cut to find famous people from Kalgoorlie.
Is there a walk of
Dean
fame?
Kemp from the West Coast Eagles.
Well, he's a champion.
No,
All
there's
the
no
camps.
walk of fame.
All the
mate.
camps.
There's no walk of fame.
Hey, who was the lead actor in Models Inc? He was an Aussie guy too, wasn't he? Joel, do you remember that one?
Wait there, Joel, here's this. Let's set you go. What was her name, the Australian chick? Go.
Oh,
Go.
gosh.
I know.
I cannot. Give me a hint.
I feel like, no, I don't know what it is. I feel like it starts with a K, a Kimberly.
A Kim.
Kimberly
I
sounds
want
like
to
a
say
model.
her name was like Trilby or something.
A Kimberly Trilby?
No, that her first name was Trilby.
No, I don't think it was. No, I think it was like a. I think it was a K. It was a hard K.
This is a great interview, isn't it? We're just like remembering letters of the alphabet.
This is our show every afternoon, 4 to 6. So I feel
Okay,
right at home.
Amy, what is it? What is it?
Kylie Travis.
Kylie Travis. It was a K. It was a hard K.
And a true at the end.
Kylie
Oh,
Travis.
let's bring it back.
Oh
Let's
my
bring it
God,
back.
yes.
Hosted by you and I.
I'm so excited.
No,
Joel's
you're the
excited.
only 2 people interested in it.
No, Joel. There's heaps of gay people out there.
Is there? Okay, I'm definitely throwing Kalgoorlie.
What do you think about Kylie's concert? Because some people are saying it's the best thing ever. Other people are saying it's just an old chick dancing in front of a big screen.
How very dare they?
Yeah. How do you feel about the disparagement of Queen Kylie?
I'm you know, my heart goes padum for Kylie. I'm thrilled Perth got her first. I'm stoked. I'm going Friday night, so I'm beside myself. Kylie could stand on stage and just you know, and not move, and I'd cry for 3 hours.
Well, that's what Mariah Carey does now.
I went to Mariah Carey in New York, and it was one of the most. It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. I think she did "All I Want for Christmas" about 20 times. And that was it.
I mean, you've got it's a crowd pleaser. Why would you like Daryl Braithwaite doing horses for 45 minutes?
He's actually given that up, hasn't he? Has he given that up?
If anyone wants to see Mariah Carey in her performance lately, literally there's dancers like doing their thing, and these people are dancing, and then she's just like she is walking like she's shat herself.
We all know that one.
But that's what Joel does when he comes out on the stage.
Yeah, absolutely. I have had. Why am I telling you this? I did have an issue once when I went on far too much of a hardcore diet, and I was eating the acai berries too hard, and I might have. I was getting on a train to go to Emerald Ciano's house. Oh, how's that for a name drop? Yeah. And I might have had an issue at Southern Cross Station in Melbourne where I had to pop into a cafe and change my pants.
And throw them out. Did you just throw them out?
Yeah,
I put them in the bin.
Yeah. But do you put it in that bin, or do you take it down to a bin down the road?
No, I put it in that bin.
Why
am I telling you this?
Why are you telling us this?
I'm trying to sell tickets.
If you do want tickets, he's playing the Regal Theatre Super Venue.
It's almost sold out.
Saturday, 17th of May. Buy your tickets fast because it's almost. Are you going to add any dates?
Yeah, absolutely. If all your listeners buy tickets right now, I'll add a date this afternoon.
Fantastic. And also, everyone,
livenation.com.au is where you can do that.
And Joel, do you promise to give someone their money back for the first person in the crowd that shits themselves?
Oh, of course, absolutely. I can't have them stinking up the room.
No. It's a classy venue.
Yeah, it's like a burp to a chef. If you poop your pants laughing so hard, I'll be stoked.
Yeah, for sure.
But prove it and get your money back.
Prove it. And of course, Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel this afternoon on the Nova Network around the country.
Brought to you by Gazman. Thank you so much, Joel.
Love your work, Joel.
Love you all. Love you all.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
WA got off to a good start in cricket yesterday.
There you go.
Nathan.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
This is you're going to try to pronounce a very Italian name. Is that what's going to happen?
La Pena.
Probably.
Mi chiamo Nathan.
Have you been practicing?
Roccacelli.
Roccacelli.
Oh, wow. Celli to me. Cholo to you. What do you think, Sam?
We'll get
He's
our
a resident Italian man?
Italian.
Do you speak any Italian?
Hey, me. No, not at all.
I can't believe you just offended your own culture.
It's not. Is it cultural appropriation if you do it? I don't know.
Not if you do it.
But if you can get the Rastafarian hat off, that'll be great.
No, I have been to Sicily, the village where all the extended trousseaus are from, and I learnt 20 or 30 buzzwords while I was over there.
Can I ask you,
yes.
when you went back to the homeland and saw the trousseaus, where, in quality-wise, do you fit?
How do you mean quality?
Like just
as a human.
Good-looking, charming, talented. Where in the Trousseau line do you fit?
They were all more tan than I was, certainly.
So let's put you down
Lovely
a bit.
olive skin, but I was by far the tallest. I was the tallest
yeah.
man in the village, I think.
I'd rather be small and tanned than tall and... That's what I'm existing.
You are tall and tasty. What are you talking about?
I look like a fluorescent light tube.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
I told you guys about the hard rubbish pile at the top of
I've seen it.
Hay Street
I've seen it
here.
a few days
So
in a row since.
so if you're going past Thomas, if you at the Thomas Road lights, and then you turn right into Hay Street, and there's that real estate agency on the corner,
and
then there's just a little set of townhouses just after that. Mate, they were at it again this morning, and there were cars with boots open. So I think there's been.
Do you think they're dropping off or picking up?
No, it was so and there was there was people putting things into the cars, and another car came by as I was driving, and there was several people out there with their head torches going through this pile because it looked like the pile had been replenished. It's down the road. Why aren't we going to see?
Too late. All the good stuff's gone, Nathan.
I know, but there seems to be more. Someone's doing a restock at night.
Could you imagine the Morris in him, right? He can't have that go by the wayside.
What is it, though? What is it? Sean, it could be... What if it's like... I don't know. What do you love? Soup.
Vats of soup. 44-gallon drum.
What if it's a stack of antique typewriters that you love?
I've driven past there a few times. This morning, I didn't. When they must have all cleared out once I got there. It seems like the pile's got bigger.
Yeah.
So whatever they're taking out of the pile, it seems to have grown.
No. The pile was massive. Because I saw the pile. I saw the pile the other day.
Yeah.
And then I drove past the pile the next day, and the pile was diminished. And the pile is bigger now. So they're restocking it with something that a lot of people want. do we go
But
down
I
there?
think, Nathan, you need to go and knock on those people's doors and ask them what their secret to throwing things out is.
Yes. I don't know what it is. Because I just keep
That's
things
my
just in case.
Well, yes.
Yeah, well, you have a dishwasher in your house that you don't use, and then another unused dishwasher in your storage.
Brand new, actually, by the way. AEG.
Yeah. What are you keeping it for?
Just in case. And I've got, yes, Sean, go
How many
on.
mops? No, I just want to ask. I'm going to have 2 questions. How many mops you got?
Okay, over the journey, I was there for a while, like honestly surrounded by an army of mops because I thought
It's nice
if
to
I
have
found
friends.
the one, to be honest, draw a face on them, Sean. You know,
Exactly.
Oh, I'll have
you
a
can
go.
cuddle with them on the
They're
couch
really
and
good.
everything.
Yeah.
Don't knock it.
Yeah, my partner's so skinny. So I would have all these mops, and then I thought I would find the right mop to make me be able to mop because I found the right iron to make me love ironing, and I didn't realise the thing that was stopping me from loving ironing was the cord.
Oh, of course.
Because then
Yeah,
I can
that
just be
holds you
free
back.
and just iron anywhere.
Just-
And you can
Because you
dance
like
around
to-
with it.
Yeah, so
Okay.
no,
Because there's a lot of pirouetting involved in your
Heaps,
ironing.
Natalie,
Yes.
heaps in cricket as well.
Yeah.
So so the reason so the mop, I've got the Enyo.
Okay.
I've got the Enyo.
Harry Potter wands.
There's 6 of them. No, I didn't buy them. People were giving me as gifts. And I didn't know I had that many. But you know what, Sean? If ever Voldemort comes to town, I'm ready.
He won't be
That
getting
is
you, mate.
obviously a legitimate
I'm basically the
concern
gun shop in Mayland.
for wands.
Yeah.
But for wands, just to be clear.
I know you're trying to poke holes in me, but you see, I'm
I see. I know,
bulletproof.
Teflon,
I'm
Teflon,
bulletproof,
yeah,
mate. Expelliarmus, Sean. Don't make me get it.
It's all fine. He's fine.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Splash Cards. Like Sean's Rotto swim, Dardanup Butchering Company goes the distance. Taste Dardanup at WA's best venues.
Okay, so here's the drill. Sean's going to be swimming his way to Rotto this Saturday, and thanks to Dardanup Butchering Company, you could be getting along to support him. We've got 2 return ceiling ferry tickets, and you're going to need some money to spend at the bakery or wherever you choose to spend it.
Maybe it's Isol and Natalie.
Maybe at the pub. $250 spending money is part of this package. It's quite the day out.
Certainly is. Splash cards, Nate. Tell us about the splash cards. Been a great success for me. I'd like to explain it, but I haven't won a round.
No, you're the wrong person
I'm
to
the wrong
explain
Flash
it, that's
cards,
for
we
sure.
have a giant screen here in the studio, and before the round begins, we will tell you the category, and then suddenly, Sean, a splash card will come up, and that'll be a picture of something that you will have to describe to your listener, right? That's
This is
your
the important
teammate.
bit.
That's teammate. As fast as you can, Sean, look at me.
This is a bit. Listen,
lost me.
listen.
Yeah, boy.
Look at me.
Okay.
Using 3 words. Now, 3 words are 3 words that exist alone. They can't be things like fish and chips is a word.
No.
Because we've always heard
Fish
it
and
together.
chips is 3 words.
I know, but that's the one. That's
And also,
I know.
no rhyming,
No rhyming,
singing,
no singing, no saying that a tune is a word like didn't.
Okay. Now today,
Yeah. Oh, we didn't think she was going to make it back because she was doing a poo in the toilet.
no, she still is. We're getting Sam instead.
Oh, she's really laying one down, isn't she, T?
We thought that T was going to take. We thought that T was going to take Sean on, but instead it's going to be Sam.
Okay, Sam. No worries.
Last night.
I'm not too sure, but she always goes at this time. I call it Poo 30.
13, 24, 10 if you want to play. Actually, we've got our
We've got
contestants. What am I talking about?
We've already done
I
that,
forgot
Sean.
that happened.
Tracy, hello.
Good morning, everyone.
Trace, how are you?
Tracy, do you have a poo o'clock?
I do not.
Some people do.
Yeah.
Some people do.
Yeah.
We used to have 2 guys here that would have the same poo o'clock, and then they would be in the stall, and you'd walk in, and they were
Just
talking to
chatting.
each other. And there's something like that. There's something
that's
so
not
wrong
right.
with that.
It's so wrong.
So wrong.
It's so wrong.
Yeah. Who are we playing against, Tracy? Well, that's Kaya. Hi, Kaya.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, Kaya. What time is poo o'clock to you?
6:30.
6:30 on the dot. She's a regular.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's amazing your body can do those things.
It's
And not a minute late either.
Okay, so Tracy, you're in the what we like to call the power position. You get to choose whose team you want to be on. You can be on Sean's team.
Haven't won a game.
Dude, step away.
He hasn't had a great week,
Seriously.
we'll be honest. Or you can be on Sam's team.
Sam knows everything.
I've won before.
Oh, whose team do you want to be on?
It's a tough decision, but I'm going to go for Sam. Sorry, Sean.
Sam, okay.
Oh, no, mate, you want to win.
That's Sounds
And I
right.
totally get it.
Kaya, we're sorry to lumber you with Sean.
I have scored every day this
okay.
week.
Yeah.
Kaya, I've scored every day this week.
I'm sure.
And I mean, you're only as good as your teammate.
It's all right, Sean. Sean,
Actually,
you have
good point.
You
The
have,
snorkeling yesterday wasn't too bad from me.
you have rocked up to work every day this week, and it's fantastic.
Okay, so the objective is to get the answer as
Been here.
quickly as
Baseline's
possible.
pretty
You
low,
need
isn't
to,
it?
Yeah.
in each round, it is the fastest person to get the answer that will win. Sam and Tracy, you're going to be going first in round one. Okay, now, Tracy, when Sam gives you the three-word clue, you can guess as many times as you like. We'll keep the timer rolling until you get the answer right, okay?
Okay.
All right, now we can tell you that the category for round one
Is wow. Animals.
Animals.
Remember, ocean sea related.
Yes, that's right. Okay, Sam and Tracy.
3, 2, 1. Splash cards.
Dessert,
Yes.
Yeah.
wobbly,
Yeah.
sting.
Jellyfish.
Yes.
Well
Time
done.
10.3.
I really enjoyed that.
Second.
It was
I did you,
considered.
Sean?
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
It was, yeah, good clue.
Sean's like, but you only use one word.
Okay, so Kaya and Sean. 3, 2,
Okay, Kaya.
1. Splash card.
What? What? Kaya, I don't even know what this animal is.
There you go.
Picture of it.
Sean, they're everywhere.
It's a picture of it.
Explain what you're seeing.
That's a switch
I'm
up.
seeing like a...
In 3 words.
No. What? A dolphin with a stick out of its bloody head.
That's too many words out.
7 words.
Sean. Okay, that was a narwhal.
Yeah.
A narwhal. No, Amy, look at me. That is absolute bullshit. We're trying to play this game.
said unicorn
Sean.
fish.
Yes.
Who
yes.
knows what a narwhal is?
Ocean unicorn, Sean. Everyone knows.
No
it.
one knows what that fish
Sean,
is.
they are everywhere.
Are
I
you
stepped
joking?
over 3 today. I stepped over 3
No
today.
one
getting
knows
to
what
my
that
car.
is. I'm not playing that.
Sean, there's one at the window.
Kaya
Everywhere.
deserves better than that.
I've
Round
never seen
1.
more of them
No,
in
I'm not.
Perth.
I don't know
Round
what I
1
would
goes
say.
to
You two are idiots.
No.
Tracy and Sam.
Okay. And then so
Hey.
everyone.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, calm down.
Hey, Kaya, you ever heard of a narwhal?
I'm going to be honest, I actually haven't. But maybe I'm just uneducated.
Who
Hey.
hasn't heard of that? I don't know what that is. And I
You know
live in the
what?
ocean.
You know what you two? You're full of something and it's 2 o'clock. Let's move on
Okay.
to the next category.
Round
Sorry,
3.
that doesn't count.
Then it does count. It's double now. Double. This is objects.
Are you
Oh, just
joking?
objects.
This is objects. These are
Ocean-related object. Water-related object.
We are back
Okay.
to we're back to
Tracy and Sam.
Sam and Tracy. So are you ready?
The winning team.
3, 2, 1. Splash cards.
Fremantle Dockers symbol.
Anchor.
That was so good.
Oh, let me wait to see what me and Kaya get.
Have we got a picture of Sean on the pool? We can do the wanker.
The time to beat Sean and Kaya is 6.0.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this object, Kaya. This will be absolutely
here we go.
ridiculous.
It is an object. 3, 2, 1. Splash card.
Treasure.
No, that's the word. The word was treasure chest.
Sean, loot, pirate, loot.
No, easy mistake.
Oh my God.
Unsurprisingly, round 2 goes to Tracy and
Are
Sam.
you kidding me?
It's 1-0.
Sean,
I do
the
it for you,
word is
Tracy.
treasure chest, and your first clue
God.
was treasure.
Half of Sam's arms in the way. I got to get.
Oh, okay. No, what do you mean? That rocked chest. So you would have said chest if he had his arm in the way.
Also, there's a screen up there where you can see
Oh
it
my
as well.
God! Sorry, everyone, for what's happening here.
It's back to Sam and Tracy.
No, I'm not accepting that.
You're a father. You
No,
raise
I'm not
children.
accepting that.
You
Sam
raise
and Tracy
children.
are
Get
on
me sports things up
the
there. Get
brink
the Freo Docker up there.
of victory.
A narwhal.
The next-
give us a rest.
I know we're
Category,
playing for the Dockers.
Nathan,
The next
is-
one is movies, everybody.
Movies.
Shut up, Sean. Movies.
Water
All right.
or
And we are back at
ocean-related
Sean.
movies.
Are we back at... No, we're
It's
back
Tracy
at...
and Sam.
Sam. Okay, we'll get a good round here. Okay, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Splash cards. Are you joking?
Sean, I mean, Sam.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Titanic.
Yeah.
Yes, there we go.
Oh my God! What happened then?
I was trying to figure out how many
No.
words My Heart Will Go On is.
Maybe iceberg
Celine
ship
song. Celine
Iceberg
ship
letters.
song.
Yes.
Like, oh.
That's
No, you
good.
didn't need to say letters. Because that's the iceberg that did. Okay, 10.
Right, okay.
10.79.
Kaya, let's go.
All right, Kaya.
I'll try to
It's
give
a
you
movie,
one
everyone.
something,
It's a
yeah.
Giving you a chance, Sean. I was giving you a chance.
3, 2, 1. Splash card.
Oh my God!
God. Peg, leg, patch.
Popeye.
No, you keep guessing.
Gave no,
Keep guessing.
no
What was the
reference.
clues again?
Peg, leg?
Peg, leg, patch.
I don't know why I'm in the patch thing.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah!
You know what?
Well
You know
done.
what?
You were
That was
great,
the time.
Kaya.
You know what you did, Kaya? That was amazing because
That's great.
you gave no reference to the actual movie.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I'd rather have Titanic.
Johnny Depp.
I'd rather have The Anchor.
Johnny Depp.
And I'd certainly rather have the first one.
It's no surprise for anybody that Sam and Tracy have taken this out. Tracy, you've scored
Good
two
choice,
return
Trace.
Sea-Link ferry tickets and $250 spending money thanks to Dart Up Butcher and Company for powering Sean's swim to Rotto where he doesn't
Thanks,
have
Trace.
to do any thinking.
I'm going to come up. I'm going to come up with a game. I'll do it. I'll
don't
do
be
it this week. I'll
disparaging
do
when
it
I've
this
got a
week. I'll do
narwhal
it
in
this
front of
week.
me.
I'll
Are
do
you
it this week.
joking?
I'm going to come up with a game called No, I'm Not Going to Partner with Sean.
That's every game.
And no, just like
First of all, you're backing me out, but you make me play every time.
I know, because it's funny.
Amy, you know those narwhals just
And then
there.
you're
Will
giving
go
me
and grab one and then
absolute
stab into the
rubbish.
chest with it. Thank you.
Hey,
I mean, yesterday was Poseidon against bloody, what was the other
got
person?
stitched up.
But
Yeah,
also
stitched up.
Poseidon, you gave the clue mining company.
You're an idiot.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Said,
Tell me
I
don't
don't
wrong.
know.
The god of
God of
BHP.
Tell me I'm wrong.
The
37
god of
cents at the moment.
BHP Hilton. Sean.
Hey, we're doing it again tomorrow, and we are going to make Sean
Where
play
are
again.
you? You were supposed to do it
Hey.
today. How big a poo do you do?
That's great.
Yeah, that's right. I know.
What are you eating?
Fiber.
Coffee.
Seriously.
Oh, yeah, coffee will do it. Yeah, that'll do it.
People go in there and go, someone's trying to flush a sausage dog.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
This is crazy, and we've all seen the footage, and that is the is that plane that flew down and
my
then,
God.
then landed upside down because this is the thing.
Delta
Someone
Airlines.
peeled off the "This Way Up" sticker.
So it flipped on landing in Toronto because the runway was all icy and snow everywhere.
Everybody survived, and the
Everybody
footage
survived.
of these
Extraordinary.
people getting
Imagine
out of the
rolling
plane.
a plane.
Yeah,
It's tough to do. I'd give it a go. I've got to say, though, when you saw that runway,
Yes,
there is no surprise at all that would be some kind of accident.
That it would
Yeah.
be.
Oh, that was
It
just
looked a bit
so awesome.
slippy.
So it's amazing.
They don't have any chains on the wheels of those.
The plane's upside down, and the people have gotten out, and then the people are like, actually, it's dawned on them. They're walking past, someone filming on their phone. We just survived the plane crash.
I know, and the fact that everybody, there were a few injuries. Most of the injuries were sustained when people unclipped their seatbelt
Yeah, and
upside
fall
down and then fell.
And then
Because we don't
Yeah.
normally sit upside down.
No, that's right. And also,
Yeah, I know.
you would be concerned that something's going to catch fire. So
Oh,
people wanted to
mate.
get out of there as quickly as possible.
Yeah, exactly.
But just I can't
know.
even imagine.
And Sean, if there was just like heaps of those packs of peanuts scattered around, would
Yeah.
you grab some on the way out?
I'd have to.
It's free.
yeah, I mean, you have to.
It's an opportunity lost.
Yeah.
Or would you go quickly, run out the front and see what it's like to sit in business class upside down?
I think it loses some of its allure.
Tough to press the button, though, when you...
Here's the thing. So there was a little while back. There was a story about a plane, and it was a plane crash, and all these people survived it because the plane literally just hit another plane really tap.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That was an official plane crash.
Technically, it's
So
a plane
those people
crash.
survived a plane crash. Isn't
So-
that amazing?
so you go
have
to a party.
title? I go to a party.
Yep.
This is my friend Nathan. By the way, he survived a plane crash.
Yes.
And then you tell the story and everyone's disappointed. I'm not, but it's the headline.
But your plane rolling on landing, that's impressive.
That is a great
That's a
headline.
great party
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
I mean, there's another headline story
yes.
in the last 24 hours, which is the little boy who was playing in the kitchen and he's fallen backwards onto the open dishwasher,
Yep.
when mum's loading it, and she made the mistake, poor mum, of having a steak knife pointing up, and it has impaled into his spine 1 millimetre, and he would have lost the use of his legs.
So he can either say
he's fine.
He can either say I've been impaled, but the more bigger headline is someone stabbed me in the back.
Stabbed me.
Literally stabbed me in the back.
It was the dishwasher stabbed him in the back.
That's a great thing. Someone that's been bitten by a shark and the shark just scraped them.
Scrape.
You're a
Yeah.
survivor of a shark attack.
Sometimes that happens when you see that happen and they are able to get a tooth of the shark out of the person's leg. But then you think, it seems like it's not a great story. Like
What do you mean?
You want to, I don't know, fighting off you want to Mick Fanning.
You want to Mick Fanning punch it in the face.
No, I don't.
Actually, what am I doing? I'm in the water this weekend.
You are literally
I'll
the
take that back completely.
sharks listen to this show.
And if there's no difference between a shark bite and a shark nibble.
Yeah.
It's still.
Yeah. Okay, it's a shark bite.
Yeah.
It's a shark attack.
Yeah,
You survived
indeed.
it.
Indeed. Yeah, that's right.
It's a great headline.
Okay, we'd
Survivors.
like to
You're a
talk
bunch of
about this.
survivors.
I want to. You've got a headline of a story, right? And it's really impressive. The story might be like
Yeah.
Pretty stupid and pretty lame. But the headline is amazing. It's one of those ones. I survived the plane crash. You know, I was attacked by a lion.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not
And
bad.
really just
That's a good
bounded
one,
up and licked
actually.
you
I
on the
like
face.
Yep. All right, everyone, hit it.
Breaking news.
That's right, everyone. We are talking about the news headlines from your life. The headlines that are attention-grabbing, but the stories might be shit. I've got one. Remember, here's my headline, right?
I'm guessing which level this is going to be.
This isn't about you putting that bloody garden box together, is it?
No. Man kisses A-list celebrity.
Yes. It was.
Is she an A-list celebrity?
Well, she's in Australia.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was I. Tongue kiss Joanna Griggs.
Yeah.
Should have seen where his hands went.
I know. Settle down, crowd. We were saying goodbye, and you know, when you go do the kiss, and sometimes you do the hug the same way, and this and that. We both were talking at the same time while giving each other a kiss, and our tongues touched.
It turned him for a second.
She has never been back. We should have
That's a really good point. That's a great point.
Debbie's in Mandurah. Morning, Debbie.
Morning, how you guys?
Great, Debbie.
Now, Deb, what is the headline?
Yeah, go.
Phys ed teacher taken out with javelin to the head.
Oh, Debbie! Tell us more.
Okay, tell us the story.
Well, I'm doing an inter-school carnival in charge of the, it's primary school, so, but year sixes, big young men, throwing a, well, they are at that age. Yeah, year sixes, and I just finished. I was running the show on my own, and I just finished marking the last competitor. And one of the next young man didn't wait for my call to be all clear. And as I had pegged the last marker and head up, and the javelin came up. It was a 30 to 40 metre javelin.
Whoa.
And it took me out and took my head, hit me in the head.
You know what,
So, Debbie, my mind immediately goes to the javelin basically stuck in your head like it's in the cartoons, okay? So, obviously, that didn't happen.
No, that's what happened. And then luckily, someone threw a shot put and just knocked it all the way through.
So, how did it just glance off your head? What happened?
So it glanced off my head. I got 8 staples, and it went through my shoulder, like past my shoulder. So
Yeah, no, that's significant.
Debbie, most important thing, how did you do the measurement to the point?
I didn't actually realize. I was concussed, so I didn't actually realise it happened.
Yes.
I was still going.
Why were you concussed?
And there was a huge gasp from all the, the parents and things. And as I came up, I didn't realise it was until I saw the blood pouring out of my head that I was sort of like,
This is a great compo. You know what? Because it's workers' comp. You're at work doing this, so you have to fill out a form.
It's 4 years later, and I'm still having procedures.
That's
not
sad.
good,
That's sad, because I was going to say everything is better on a stick. It is, Sean. Sausage on a stick. You know what I mean?
My spine and everything, whiplash and all the rest of it.
So you're getting procedures. So what's the main thing that's still happening with that? What is it?
I've had nerve damage through my scapular area and all my C1 to T2 right down there. I've had procedures there. Yeah.
Have you had to pay anything because it was workers' comp, but you've not had to put a cent out of your pocket? Has it affected you financially?
It's affected me. Financially, yeah. Well, it's because workers' comp, but I haven't missed a day of work though. I've been to work every day.
Have you?
Yeah,
you're a champion.
Sure, you can't put me down.
That's what
It's got a javelin sticking
I'm
out
in
of
the
here.
class, but I'm in the classroom.
And with a helmet on.
Debbie.
All right.
What a trooper, Debbie.
Be careful. When I was in primary school, no javelins, and this is why.
Is that true? That's
Hey,
true.
guys.
I was never any good with the javelin.
Hey guys. We've got another story.
Yeah.
Welcome, Sue from Baldivis. Hi, Sue.
Hi, good morning.
Sue, we'd love to know, what is the headline?
I survived a blue-ringed octopus.
Okay. All right. Talk us through it. Where were you? What happened?
It was when I was very little, and we had only been in Australia, I don't know, a year or two, so I was about 3 or 4, and we went to Yanchep for the day, and we're playing up there, and I picked this thing up because we're exploring,
and they're
I yelled
cute.
out to my mum, and I said, "Look how pretty!" It was a blue-ringed octopus, and I'm waving it round, and my poor mum freaked out because she knew that they were dangerous.
Paralysed you straight away.
Yeah, so she was freaking out but didn't want me to freak out.
Yes.
So she gently came closer and closer, and then when she got close enough, she realised it was dead.
Oh, thank God. Isn't it amazing when kids don't know what something is? I, for about 2 days, until I showed my mum, carried around what I thought was a candlestick holder, and it was actually a bong that I found in the park.
There was an article in the paper last year, Nat, with the blue ring octopus down south. There was a couple of people who'd been picking up shells, and they were going to make a necklace out of them. And there was a live blue ring octopus in there.
Because that's where they had...
Wouldn't that be so funny if you gave it as a present?
Yeah, and the thing about blue ring octopus, they're kid-sized. They're the perfect size. The kids that are collecting shells and fossicking around in tidal pools and stuff. To go, oh, look, it's so pretty and it's so tiny. And there was a Instagram post a couple of years ago of some tourists doing it because they're like, oh, look at this. And everyone's like, well, that is a highly poisonous creature.
Yeah, everyone. Hello, Jay from Ellenbrook.
Hello, guys.
Oh, Jay, we've heard your colourful life over the years, so I'm frightened to know what this one is.
What's
Give us
the headline?
Sister is hit by train and survives.
Oh, okay, Jay. What's the story? What happened?
So it happened when I was 10. My sister had a little bit too much to drink.
Yep.
She was legal age, by the way. So
okay, good.
She was legal age.
Yep, so 12.
And she left my dad's work in near Oak Street train station, and she, for some reason, hopped the actual line and was hit by a train.
So the train was okay. So
coming into the station.
Yeah. So the house. So the train was going quite slow. Yes.
The train was still going. Police said about 60 k's an hour.
Oh, wait, so how did she survive that?
I have no idea. This sister of mine has a lot of lives. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Did what kind of injuries did she get out of it at all?
So she broke both arms and has steel plates in her arms. She had a steel plate put into her head.
Oh.
As well as
no javelin then.
No javelin.
She's got a permanent dent in her head.
Wow.
Does the permanent dent fit anything quite well? Like you could leave the remote control on there, like a groove in a cigarette.
You got to make the most. Yeah.
Look, I reckon you could put a ping pong ball in there.
Handy.
Imagine having a spot in your head
to keep your ping pong ball.
Yeah, that's actually amazing.
Get a job in Thailand.
Another headline from my high school was a girl survives being hit by a bus, and that was a girl that I was friends with, Belinda, and she bought a new moped, and the bus rolled in, and she was on a moped, and they lightly just kissed, and then
you sure it wasn't my sister?
No, then their moped fell over and smashed into a million pieces.
Yeah, right.
That was
made of China.
Nothing.
Thanks, Jay.
Great
We're glad
story,
your sister's
Jay.
all right. Let's move on to our on-the-spot reporter, Isabella.
All right, let's go, Isabella.
What is your headline, Isabella?
Hello, how are you guys?
We're wonderful.
What do you got for us?
I recently, about last year, got hit by a car when I was driving, and it threw me in the air, and I tumbled for about 100 metres.
So girl survives being hit by a car.
But you were in a car.
You were driving and that happened.
Yeah, I was driving and it happened. The car didn't see me, came out of nowhere, and I just tumbled like a little tumble.
How did you come out
you were in a car,
Isabella?
Another car hit you and you flew out of the car. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Did you go through the windscreen out the door? Can you tell us a bit more about that part?
I know, Sean. It makes sense. Go. Break it down for us. This is great. We're intrigued.
So I went out the windscreen.
Yes.
I had my belt on, though. I had my belt on, but I went out the windscreen.
Yeah.
And I tumbled, and luckily I only had a little bit of internal bleeding. But that was it.
Wow.
When you stopped tumbling, were you able to get your feet and put your arms out? Like
a gymnast.
I was crying and laughing at the same time.
Okay.
So I had no idea what happened.
Yeah.
And it was like a shock. And then luckily there was cops and ambulance that came. And then, I just had internal bleeding, and then that was kind of fixed a few months later.
I always wonder, right, in those accidents where you're being flung through the air, is it fun for a second? Because you are flying. You know what I mean? Would it be like, I know this is terrible, it just happened, I know when it lands it's going to be bad, but like, whee!
I just went through a windscreen. Just let me go.
Yeah. The windscreen.
When you think about it now.
Yeah. Now, the windscreen, did you break that with your head?
No, it broke in the crash.
Thank God.
Luckily, if I did break it, then my head would have been in. But luckily, it was already broken.
So, what happened to the seatbelt?
It said there was a malfunction of the seatbelt.
It stayed on the seat. It was fine.
Wow.
It's a seatbelt.
You think it's going to stop you, don't you?
It's a seatbelt, not an Isabella belt.
Yeah.
That's extraordinary.
Jeez,
So
Isabella.
my seat was in
No, well, mate, they don't promise anything else. It's a
That's
seatbelt.
a very dramatic story. Thank you.
They were great headlines.
Thanks,
There were
everybody.
actually quite impressive stories behind them.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
10K drive-through. Thanks to Thirsty Camel. Win 10 grand with Nathan, Nat and Sean at our Thirsty Camel 10K drive-through at CY O'Connor in Piara Waters. Shop the way you want and save big bucks in-store and online at the Camel.
Okay, so one of these two people is about to secure a spot in our Thirsty Camel 10K drive-through at CY O'Connor in Piara Waters next Friday.
Why are you saying 10K, though? Why are you saying 10K?
Because somebody will go home with 10K.
Oh, now I
Last
get it.
car standing. You get a question right, you stay in the lineup. You get it wrong, you drive off, we never see you again.
Yeah,
That sounds a
Sean,
bit fun.
let's get down to
Let's
the
get
road.
down to business. Nikki and Marcel are going to go head-to-head this morning. We'll start with you, Nikki. $10,000. That'll be handy.
Hello. Yeah.
Hey, Nikki, so Piara Waters, hey, how far away are you?
This is your local.
From CY O'Connor.
Over the road.
Over the road. So you shouldn't really have to bring your car. You could walk there.
I think we might walk.
Keep walking through the drive.
These are late night people that now they've stopped them from doing it, but
Yes.
they're drunk and they walk through the drive-through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need a
I've done that. I walked through the drive-through.
What car do you actually drive, Nikki?
I drive the MT3.
What colour?
It's like a silver lilac.
Oh.
Silver lilac. Okay.
that
That's
sounds
delightful.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Marcel from Rockingham, she does not want you to.
Or
win.
he.
She doesn't like the cut.
Hey.
Oh, sorry,
Hey.
He doesn't like the cut of your jib either.
Hello, Marcel.
Hello.
Hi, Marcel.
Hey, Marcel.
Marcel. What are you driving, Marcel?
I'm actually driving my girlfriend's i30 Hyundai.
Okay,
that'll get it done.
What
Can't mock you because you've got a girlfriend.
What do you
know?
drive normally?
Yes, I do. Pardon, what was that?
What do you drive normally?
I normally drive a GQ Patrol.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
Patrol.
Manly car.
Used to have one back in the day.
Hey, so here's what's going to happen, guys. We've got to test your general knowledge because you know what? Only the cream of the crop are going to go this drive-through. All right?
So we've got a bunch of questions.
Yep.
We will ask a question. If you know the answer, buzz in with your name. If you get it, if you're first to buzz in and you get it right, you score the point.
Yeah.
If not, we'll move on to the next question.
Yeah.
It is the first to five. Let's test your buzzers.
Okay.
Nikki, Marcel, buzzers are working.
Clear as.
Let's get our drive on. Let's do it. All right.
Oh, wow.
Jeez, that's pretty quick for a
down,
drive
slow
through.
down,
There's humps
slow
and
down.
everything.
You really wouldn't be able to use your tap and go.
It's pretty impressive, though.
All right. How many hearts does an octopus have?
Marcel.
Nikki?
3.
Yes, Nikki.
Nikki?
Well done. Did you
That's
watch
great.
My Octopus Friend or something? My Octopus Teacher or something? How do you know?
My husband did. He talked about it for days.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, my God. Sorry.
Paid
Did you
off.
listen to your husband, Sean? That
is
the headlines
amazing.
we did earlier.
Nikki leads 1-0.
Incidentally, Marcel, did you know the answer?
Yeah, I was going to say 3, yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're
Sure
my
you were.
dad playing the chase. He always answers that. He gets
Next
the answer.
question.
Question number 2. Which planet is known as the Red Planet?
Marcel.
Nikki.
Marcel?
Mars.
Yes, it is, Marcel.
Marcel's tied up 1-1. We have a battle.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. What date is set for the next WA state election?
Nikki.
Nikki?
March the 8th.
Yes,
Did
Nikki.
your husband talk about that too when you listened?
No, I work in the Department of Health.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. Good to know.
Wait, what do you do for a job, Marcel?
I'm an apprentice boilermaker.
Can you go right about
yeah.
the question point?
Nikki leads 2-1.
Okay, here we go. Which type of drinking establishment, when added to the word sound, is the name of a type of speaker?
Nikki.
Nikki?
Speakeasy.
No. It's bar was the answer.
Sound bar. Sound bar.
No point that round. Nikki still leads 2-1.
Question number 5. Who won the FIFA Men's World Cup in 2022?
Nikki.
Marcel.
Nikki?
France.
It was not France. It was Argentina.
Argentina.
Oh, man.
I know,
everyone's saying it
right?
about
Okay,
you.
next question. Which superhero is also known as the Caped Crusader?
Marcel.
Marcel? Come
Batman?
Batman,
Yes.
correct. He's tied it up.
Yes.
It's 2
Batman,
Lost it,
superhero,
found
or
it
just
again.
Dick Smith, a rich
right.
guy with gadgets.
Here we go.
Here we go. In what year did the Titanic sink?
Marcel.
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 1912?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? He's not a Boilermaker.
You're not confident, but you're right.
You know things, Marcel. This is
I was
insane.
doing some quiz things with my mum the other night, and that one came
Oh,
up.
you've been
Oh,
practicing.
you just had to find it where you
Right.
stored it.
Marcel leads 3-2. Yes, Sean?
Okay. Which number combined with which letter is also the name of the size of an ordinary piece of printing paper?
Marcel.
Marcel.
A.
And the number?
The number?
A4.
Yes, A4 is correct. Marcel's on the brink of victory. He leads 4-2. If Marcel gets the next one, he wins. Nikki,
what?
time for a comeback.
When
okay?
Marcel walked in, when we met him, you mouthed me, Sean, he's an idiot. But he's not.
Yeah, but remember when I said that? We weren't supposed to be on air.
Oh,
Next question, everybody. And this could be the final question if Marcel gets it.
he'll get it.
How many days are there in a leap year?
Marcel.
Nikki?
Oh, Nikki?
364.
Incorrect.
366.
Yes, there's an extra one, you dumb. All right. Wait, no, we haven't won yet. It's still 4-2.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Who played Wolverine in the X-Men movies?
Nikki.
Marcel.
Nikki?
Hugh Jackman.
Yes.
I know.
Nikki. She's
You should have got that on
Marcel, you're
Marcel.
just off there just a bit.
Yeah, the
I
wheels
know.
are wheels are
Marcel
falling.
still leads 4-3.
Okay, next question. Who was the first man to walk on the moon?
Nikki.
Nikki? Nikki?
Neil Armstrong.
Yeah, Nikki's tied it up.
Oh,
Marcel, how
Coming
embarrassing.
From a long way back.
Come on, mate. You can do it.
Next correct answer will win.
Wow. This is
Okay,
insane.
here is your question. What is the smallest planet in our solar system?
Marcel.
Marcel.
Marcel
Nikki.
for the win.
I'm going to say Mercury.
That is the right answer.
He finds
somewhere else.
You should be doing
Deep.
trivia with your mum every night.
Deep from the recesses of your brain, Marcel, you and 3 of your smartest friends, bring your mum if you like, are coming along to our Thirsty Camel 10K drive-through at CY O'Connor in Piara Waters across the road from Nikki's house, where someone will win $10,000. And little sweetener, Marcel, you've got $150 to spend at Thirsty Camel as well.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
Hey, so, Nikki, feel free to pop down and say hello. I mean, you can try again, of course.
Yes,
You're
of course
invited. We're
you
doing
can.
this for a couple of
I'll be
weeks.
trying again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Marcel,
no worries.
Marcel, do you know the names of the friends that you think are the smartest in your world? Can you give me their names?
Probably my girlfriend, Nikita.
Oh, that's a good answer.
And I'm not too sure who.
Well, you can throw your mum in. You can throw your mum
Pass the
in.
net, you know, hold auditions, do what you got to do, okay? We'll see you
Yeah, I
there
might
next
have to,
Friday.
Nikita, too. I love that
Yeah,
name.
Nikita, I know.
It's a spy's name, or what
It
people
is.
call a husky.
It's both of those things.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Welcome back, Reuben Kaye.
Reuben, how you going, mate?
Reuben.
Thrilled.
Oh,
Wait,
we'll
they'll
turn
put your microphone.
on.
Wow, the respect.
That's Sam, though.
Yeah, Sam,
he
no,
said,
Sam,
look,
Sam
I'll
just-
bite this bastard.
No,
Don't worry about
Sam
that.
just came from the
Am I on
project.
yet? Am I on yet? Have you turned me on yet?
Yeah. Reuben.
Dragged out of here and shot, or at least put in my bunker.
Now, this is amazing, right? This is amazing because we see sometimes reality TV stars, they go into musicals and stuff like that. But I don't think that anyone from your world of like cabaret and sort of loose shows in tents on the side of the freeway.
What did you call me?
Called the K-hole,
Yeah,
for
the
example.
K-hole. So, and you're now going into musical theatre. That is a huge thing.
Yeah.
Are you so proud?
I'm very proud. I'm proud. I'm really interested to see how someone like me negotiates this, because suddenly I'm working in a huge business that has a lot of constraints on
And
it.
they've always played by the rules, and you don't know the rules.
And also,
Correctly.
it's a Bible story. I'm not sure if you're aware.
What? No, I've never. I never read the sequel. So
He thought it was the prequel to Harry Potter.
Of all I mean, it's not Priscilla. You know what I mean?
I just thought it was Voldemort with the cheeky wig.
You just said you were wondering how someone like you would be. Everyone's saying that you're the star of the show.
Yes,
everyone says you're this dark, and the show's going along. Everyone's playing with the story, and then all of a sudden you're the light.
Look, I am part of an ensemble of incredibly talented performers, and I would
do
never
nothing
do them
compared
a
to you.
disservice, but I am the star of the show, and they are nothing. And the minute the show's over, they're dead to me.
Yeah, I mean, there needs to be a sequel called Herod, the Superstar.
Yeah.
Mad as hell and very cross.
So, what
like
did
that.
you think that world was going to be like, and what is it in reality?
So, I did a musical in London. I did Evita when I was very young.
Wow.
And I got to say, I didn't have a great time. I thought it was really regimented. I thought it was really repetitive.
Yeah.
I thought that it had like a weird high school element backstage.
Yeah, right.
And it
Like
was
that
hierarchical.
clicky.
And hierarchical. And you know, people like me, and maybe even people like you, don't deal well with authority.
Yeah.
No.
But coming into this has been the exact opposite. The cast are so emotionally connected. We're all mates backstage, just getting each other through it and making sure that we're all amped up. The creative team let me have... Excuse me, sorry, I don't know who that was. The creative team let me have a whole lot of creative input into this.
Yes.
So I got to kind of fiddle with the costume. I got to redo the
love to
makeup.
fiddle.
How dare you? This is a morning show.
I mean, the thing is that
and/or Sean.
you're a renowned ad-libber. Like when you do your performance, your cabaret show, you're pretty much just
there's a
doing
lot on the
whatever you
spur of the
want.
moment.
Exactly, and going with the moment.
Yeah.
How does that translate to a scripted
I'll tell
musical?
You this. In rehearsal, I thought I'm just going to throw as many things out as I can and see what sticks. You know, you'd be familiar. And there was a couple of moments when we like this one, this is too far, and I had to learn the gauge. Yeah. Right?
Oh,
because
the gauge.
Because of course in my shows there is no line. In my shows, I'm going out there and I'm just going.
Yeah. You're not thinking about what's coming out of your mouth because if it's more inappropriate and it's the better.
And that's what people are there
the
for.
Excitement there, right? But this is a totally different thing, and this audience is also coming in to see something they know.
Yes.
They're there to see a musical. It's not necessarily the Reuben Kaye show. So learning that has been, and yet, are any of the other people on radio?
I don't even know who's in it.
Exactly. So is that how you keep it not from being repetitive for you personally?
Exactly right. Yeah. And I do. I get a lot of chances because the audience, when I come out, the audience give a lot to me. Yeah. And I'm allowed to really live on that edge and give a moment there.
And you love to receive.
How dare you? Well, diet depending.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I've had
not
a nice
after
coffee.
a stew. So, do religious people go to a play that is based in religion?
Yeah, I think they do.
And how they going with you?
Do you know what? I think because I am framed in a context where they go, oh, that's Herod, he's the villain.
Yes.
They live for it, and it's fabulous. But the other interesting thing is I think a lot of people who might have heard of me through the project or heard of me through that scandal and built up this idea of me as a boogeyman, like, oh, that's Reuben Kaye. He just says things to get a rise out of people. He's immature. He's
Someone hit him with a crucifix.
Someone hit him with a crucifix, right? And then they see me, and once they're put in a room where I'm there, they go, oh, he's a human being, and he's talented, and suddenly all of their presuppositions just sort of melt away.
Because a lot of people just met the scandal.
Yeah.
That's right.
And they didn't see what the person does.
And from that, they didn't even see it happen on the show. They just read the news.com articles about it and formed an opinion.
Yeah, and news.com, as we know, is a very balanced and fair
It's very nice. Yeah, that's why I just
right up there with the Daily Mail, Reuben.
They're doing so well.
What was the most exciting thing that you'll put into? For me, after my time in reality TV, I was one of the crossword questions in That's Life, and it was probably one of the greatest honours.
Oh, that's so nice of you to talk about you in my interview.
That's right. What have you been in? What have you been in, you arsehole? Which is another thing you love.
That's my favourite thing I've been in.
we're joined by the incredible talent that is Reuben Kaye, currently starring as Herod in Jesus Christ Superstar at Crown. Tickets from crownperth.com.au if they're not already snapped up.
I don't even know Herod. Like, I don't know. Sean was giving me a bit of a rundown because I was
I'm not a fool. He was the king.
Because I was like, we always hear about like Jesus and Mary and all those guys.
So you wanted the focus to be on someone else.
And I said, there's another side
like
character that pops in, like a neighbour, that we, instead of following the biblical story, we could then just follow the biblical story, but we can follow that person.
Why don't you write some biblical fan fiction?
Yeah. I jump in and I'm a little bit of colour and light in a show.
Yeah.
So I don't want to spoiler alert. The second half of this show gets a bit dark.
So
why? What happens?
You bring it to life.
What happened? So I heard
no spoilers.
I heard it was one of the most full-on accidents at Bunnings.
Yeah, but you know what? They'll beat it by 10%.
I'm surprised you haven't seen it. Jesus Christ Superstar's been on for 1,000 years all over.
It's a classic.
It's such a big show.
So it's been around since you were 4?
No, me. And not in a good way.
No. Reuben, I was just asking you about Fringe as well, because you've been so busy over here in a short period of time, and then you're moving all around Australia. Obviously, the show's going everywhere.
Yeah, name a pie. I've got my finger in it.
Literally. Are you ever home? And what's your schedule?
Home?
What are you running
reasons,
from?
I cannot answer that. No reviews. No, I'm on the road. So once I knew I was going onto this tour, I had a place in Melbourne. I just lived inside a soy latte. And then I thought, well, I'm going to go on tour to the UK. I'm going to run off and do some shows there. I'm going to go to Europe. I'm going to go and do this. So I just gave up my legs.
Reuben, there's a rental crisis. You're never going to be able to get another one.
I think I might have screwed myself. Talk about clutching pearls. I'm not going to get a pearl necklace. I'm going to get a Pearl Harbour.
Where do you get things delivered?
Does that choke me?
Yeah.
Where do I get things delivered? This is so showy.
Yeah.
Stage door. Okay. I get everything. All my mail gets delivered to stage door.
The back door.
Are you serious?
Oh, what else?
Is that the... Yeah, it's
the back. So, what do you mean? Stage door is like where the artists leave at the end of the show is not through the public. We leave through kind of like a little secret entrance.
Yeah. That's right.
But that's also a postal entrance. And so that's where like your visitors
that's where all your fans hang out by stage door to get a glimpse of the superstar.
That's where usually things go out, but instead they're going in, Sean.
I get the analogy.
There's some people haven't even had a croissant yet, and there is so many anal jokes in this show. It feels like I'm in one of my shows.
Well, I mean, to be honest, it is Anal Wednesday, so I mean, it's just me leaning into it.
I am stealing that. Don't going into my show.
Say lean into it.
And you're getting nothing.
Reuben, we've got some tickets to your show to give away. How do you feel about that?
Well, he's trying to buy a house. So.
2 double passes to go and see Jesus Christ Superstar, now showing at Crown Theatre.
And go in and, be offended.
What callers will get? 2 double Sean.
Those callers will be 5 and 7 right now. 5 and 7, 13, 24, 10.
Thank you, Reuben, for coming in. It's always
Reuben.
a joy to have you.
You're chucking me out now. You've had your way with me and you throw me out worn out.
I know. And we don't even respect you in the morning.
Yeah, respect? Who can afford that? As you said, rental crisis. Just show me a place with a doorknob and some Vaseline and I'm anyone's.
Hey, guys, he's still here. Sorry.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Tomorrow on the show, we're going to catch up with Brad Johnson, footy legend,
Certainly
smiling assassin.
Yeah. It's less than 2 weeks before the season gets underway.
I cannot believe that.
Tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow, and if we're not cancelled today from Reuben's interview. That was great.
Oh, I think you were worse than him.
You were way worse.
I know. It's like I love when someone comes in because in your head it's like, I get permission now. We'll find it if I do.
He's waiting outside. It's been great working with you anyway. Happy retirement.
Got a box there. It's very impressive.
Plus more opportunities to join us at our 10K drive-through, which is happening next Friday. Someone's going to win 10K.
Unreal.
It's for answering some questions.
Yeah. Hi,
one more than everyone else.
Hello.
Hey, Ross.
Might have to edit that, Reuben Kaye, before it goes on the podcast. Actually,
that's not going to leave a lot.
I think there's less rules on the podcast. We can probably leave it as is.
Yeah, actually, you should listen to our podcast. God, you should hear us on there. Wow. If you want to cancel, let's go there.
Also, check out your socials. You can see Sean's about $3,000 mistake when he broke that TV in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got an email from the Tex about this whole situation.
Yeah. So and actually, I had the boss come into my studio and just said, "I need to tell you because they've made a rule because of Sean.
Yep.
You can't lean back on your chair near TVs. So, Sean, you're making rules around here.
The problem is that no one's actually told Sean that yet.
So it is
That's weird, isn't it?
It is a fillet. It's a 55, I think, inch P-line signage display. It's designed to be on for 24/7, so it's actually very, very sturdy. It
So
ranges
it's different to a
from
regular TV.
$2,450 to $2,990, and it is out of production and replacements are unavailable.
It's invaluable.
Yeah, invaluable.
Invaluable.
Yeah.
You can't even get them.
Yeah.
Nice work, Sean. You can check that online.
Nice work, Sean.
Classic McManus.
Do you guys remember what you first said about Rihanna when she first came onto the scene?
Umbrella. Stupid song. Never going to go anywhere.
It wasn't about when she was on the scene, because we already heard Ponder Replay, but when we heard the fact that we said we walked into the music room and we said, why are we playing a song about an umbrella? That is stupid. Get it off.
Yeah. She never really lasted, did she?
No. What'd she ever do?
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.